I remember 2006, before I started my job at my financial sales at Welcome Funds, I was so excited to get this job in this mortgage industry, right? And my buddy was there who was making 250 grand a year. He's like, Saz, you're the man. I'm gonna recruit you. They're gonna love you. You're a great salesperson, great personality. He's hyping me up, telling me why I should work at this job. They're gonna pay you $5 grand a month to train for 6 months. You're gonna, make $5 grand a month. Boom. They're gonna fly out to California. You're gonna train in San Francisco. All this. I'm like, this sounds sick. He's making crazy money. This is 2006. Keep in mind, the financial recession, the Great Recession was in 2008, as we all know.
Right.
And I was so stoked for this job. They flew me out to Chicago. They picked me up in a limo. I killed the interview. I got hired. It was amazing. I went through all the checklists. Boom, 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 boom. The last test was to do a background check with HR. And flying colors, all good, no worries. I'm supposed to start like the following week. I get a call from HR and they say, sorry, we did the background check, but we regret to, that's always how it starts. We regret to inform you that we cannot hire you because your driver's license was suspended for failure to pay a citation. Something like, I'm like, okay, yeah, that was a traffic thing I had. I was fighting it in court. It was a ticket. It was like it was a traffic infraction. I was like, what does this have to do with selling mortgages?
Yeah.
And they go, well, technically you have to drive to the office or you're going to be in a car. And so there's been some bullshit excuse. And I didn't get the job. Talk about wanting to slingshot someone into the sun. Let me choose my choice of words there.
Yeah.
I would have done something very, very bad to HR. What happens? I don't get the job. I'm super depressed. I'm just disgusted. I'm so sad. I'm upset. All right, 2 weeks later, I got to get back on the grind. It took me a full-on week or two to get over. This was going to be my dream job, making money, sales. My guy's killing us. I'm working with my buddy. What happens? I get this job, still job. I've been in it for 15 years.
Yeah.
Life insurance, life settlements. I get the job, and lo and behold, 1 year later, the mortgage crisis happens. The company goes bankrupt, defunct. It was a company called Fremont Investment and Loan. I wanted this job so damn badly. A year later, my buddy's asking me for a job, the guy that was hooking me up with the job.
Yeah.
The entire mortgage industry got screwed. So this brings me back to my initial point. You can't always get what you want, but if you try sometime. So
great job.
Yeah, thank you. But the point is this. Not to get all religious, I believe the universe, there's things going on in the universe that are beyond our control.
Okay.
And you might think you really, really, really want that job, or you might really, really, really want your relationship to work out with a certain person.
Right.
Or you really, really want this thing, but it doesn't happen.
There's a reason.
There's a reason for it. There's a reason for it, in my opinion. So the irony of me begging, this job to happen, me trying to manifest this job, and then a year plus later, my buddy's calling me up saying, hey, can you get me a job at your firm? I mean, that's kind of the universe saying that.
Yeah, exactly.
It's pretty wild. So anyway, here's the point here. The lesson is this. We talked about quitting your job. Would it make you happier? People tend to adapt back to who they are. You can't run away from yourself. We talked about PBD's story. You're always placing blame on others, not looking in the mirror. You can't always get what you want. Maybe quitting gives you a better feeling in the short term, but what you really need to consider are the long-term effects of what you're doing, because you can't run away from yourself.
Talk is money. All we talk is money.
If you enjoyed that short clip from the Sozcast, click here to watch another, click here to watch the full episode, or just stay broke.